Pilea peperomioides. Hey, my name is Jasmine Ashley and welcome back to my channel. Today's a little different. I'm not doing hair, I'm doing plants. So I'm going to let you know how I fell in love with plants and became the plant mom of the century. No, I'm just kidding. And a little bit of plant care, and then show you all my plants. Like, you know, who's who and what's what and what do they all require. Require? What do they all require? So stay tuned. It's going to be fun. Alright guys, so these two plants right here can be blamed for the plant mom of the century. This plant here, I now know is a dragon tree. Comment below if I'm wrong. And it died. I moved into this place and I had it for a while and it was big. Actually, this was its only stick. This was its only life, this right here. So all of the life came from that. And then I let it get fumigated and they told me to take the plants outside, but I didn't. And it completely died, right? So this was the only plant I had. Well, and this plant right here. This plant here was in a smaller pot. I'll tell you about that in a second. So this plant, took it outside. One day I saw little baby green coming out. I was like, oh my God. So nevertheless, I have, well, me and God, but I've grown the whole plant back minus the very dead original stem, stick, whatever. So proud of this. I was excited. Like I was like, wow, like I nurtured it and watered it and you know, now it's a whole situation. They're shooting out babies all the time. So I don't even know where I got this plant from. I don't know who got it. You see me trying to have sticks, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I don't know where I got this plant from, but I did. And it was in a very small, about a 4-inch or maybe 6-inch pot. This was the first plant I ever repotted. I actually don't know what it is. It's not a pothos, it's not a philodendron. My plant app keeps lying to me, so this is just my plant. That's what plant this is. This is my plant. So this is the first plant I ever repotted in life. Like, my friend told me, let it dry out, stick it back in the soil, check for it, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I did it. It didn't die. It's shooting out new babies all the time. Now I know, months later, I probably shouldn't have gone so big on the first repot, but she was like patient with me because she knew that I didn't know. So these are my two girlfriends. They're, yeah, threesome. And they started my plant life. Oh look, a new whole baby. I get so excited when a plant is having a baby. Like, it's like I'm a doula. Plant doula. Hey. Alright, so first up is Mama Monstera. I didn't know yet about plants when I got her. After I got her because she was beautiful. I thought that what usually attracts me is the foliage and the texture of the leaves. So, well, I guess that's the same thing. So because she had splits and was kind of big, I was excited to have her. And then, so on my plant mom journey, I find out, oh look, a new baby. New baby dance, new baby dance. Anyway, I find out that this is a popular plant. I'm still looking for a variegated one, but not yet. But haven't found it. Just noticed we have a problem. You said no, we don't. This happens. Plants are from nature. They get yellow. They get dead. They lose leaves. Anyway, she has recently been repotted, which I was very afraid to do. But I did it. And I put her on some sticks with some little gardening tape, like I know what I'm doing. And because I want her to go up one way. Because she was wild, like me. She was going in every direction. So I kind of, you know, shaped her up, and this is the Monstera without one yellow leaf. Let's see how many I have of these when we're done. Here we have a Sansevieria. It's got a lot of new growth. I actually need to water it right now, but this one too. So they're coming. But they don't need much water. They like to dry out in between, for sure, like a lot. You can overwater these. Some browning on the ends. I don't know why. I don't know, too much fluoride, not enough sunlight, who knows. I'm still learning, but it's living its best life. The best life it can. I'm probably gonna cut this off finally. This is, I want to say it's a dragon tree. It is one of the dragon trees. I have 3. They all look different, but they all say the dragon trees. So they're dragon trees. Again, the issue with the browning on the ends. Other than that, she's beautiful. Like, all this is new growth. She's still growing and thriving. Just sometimes she gets yellow and brown leaves. And, you know, until I figure out how to manage it. Now, I am going to try using water with less fluoride on these. And I have a dumb cane that has the same issue. So, we'll see. I'll keep you up to date on if the fluoride-less water works on the browning leaves. Who we got here? Oh, Chinese evergreen. I got this one and fell in love because of the silver and the green contrast. I think it's amazing. Again, she's doing great, and she still has a little bit of browning on the end. It's nature. It's freaking nature. So it will happen. So I turn most of my plants at least every couple of days, so the light hits different. But she's shooting out new babies. New baby, new baby, new baby down there. Love her. So thumbs up, I'm doing good with her. Oh Lord. Oh gosh. Okay, let's go down here. This is a Sansevieria baby that was in my bathroom. Oh, so I did have another plant. I had this one. I don't know who gave it to me. I don't know where it came from. And it was a little bitty pot, and I put it in here. It's in most of my plants are in a nursery pot and a cover pot for drainage purposes, for easy repotting, blah blah blah. But she is doing her thing. This is new. This is new. It was only 2 before. Actually, she needs some help. It's a little weak in there. Anyway, later. This is some kind of trailing pothos. I forgot. I'll post it on here. I'll tell you what it is. But it's beautiful. Again, I fell in love with the color and the texture and the fullness. I like fluffy plants. Like I like fluffy hair. I'll get into that later because I think that has a lot to do with the plant craze. Another pothos. This one is a regular OG golden pothos. My grandmother had these all over, and she would always give a piece and make us a plant or try. So this one's dear to my heart because Granny always had it, and she's quite easy to take care of, so she makes you feel good about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these plants be having you in your feelings. I'll explain that too. Moving along. I'm just going a row. This is a peace lily. Right now, it doesn't have any flowers, but it usually does. And she's kind of like that, which means she's probably wants some water. So with them, I have 2. With them, they kind of like a little bit more water than some of the other plants do. So I don't let her dry all the way out. And usually she'll tell you, like, her leaves need to be clean so she can get more light. And generally she's standing up. So she's letting me know, it's not terrible here, but it's time. So she needs some attention. Then I have a variegated golden pothos. And obviously she was beautiful, so she had to get gotten. She's got new babies busting out all the time. She was growing out of her nursery pot. So she's newly in a new pot. She could take some water. So first, yeah, she can take some water. Most of them, yeah, I'm gonna water her. I was gonna get into a whole spiel about something else. Bye. Okay, so I couldn't take it. We're doing the plant tour and I just my eye keeps going over here to this plant. So I am going to, it's crazy, you know what it is? She needs a new pot. Anyway, she's ready for a new pot, but I couldn't help giving her a little water right now because I feel like by the end of this tour, she will perk up just with this little water right now. However, later, and I don't know if I'm going to show you or not, I'm going to add soil to her. She's been in here for a minute. So what I do not, you want to use everything with drainage hose, and you don't want to put it back in its cover pot until it has drained. Or you want to make sure you pour out the water that's leaking down my elbow. So I just let it leak, and I usually just sit it right here or there and either let it drip on my floor or whatever. I liked mud pies as a kid, and I think I'm reliving my I like to get dirty phase. I don't think it's a phase though. I think it's a whole vibe. Nails and all. Fancy pantsy, be all in the dirt. Anywho, let's go. Okay, so next up we have my only Ponytail palm. Obviously, this is very unique, and mind you, this is when I was just grabbing plants because there's nowhere else to go but Home Depot and the nurseries that were open. So I liked it because it looked cool. Then I have to find out about everything. So I found out these Ponytail palm holds tons of water. Apparently I'm taking good care of, why am I letting it kill me? Apparently I'm taking good care of it because it's growing like crazy. All of that light green goodness at the top is brand new babies. So I bottom water her and a few more of my, this is hilarious. I bottom water them. So put water there, sit it in a tray. It drinks the water. So when I see this get where it's wet, then I take it out. Then I also let her sit in the kitchen. She lives alone for the most part because she's wild. So yeah, Ponytail palm. So here is my second peace lily. I have two. This one does have a flower. Well, she has two. This one is about on its way out, so I'll just her off then. Soil is good. Her pot is smaller than the other one, and she's more green because it's nature. They do what they want. A new flower is coming. Can you see? Hi, baby. You have to love all the babies. You have to tell them they're awesome. All right, so speaking of babies, this, let's find one that's not burnt and yellow. Okay, this one. Pink striped something, but it's a calathea. A prayer plant. I have a lot of those because I like that they're prayer plants and they close up at night like as if in prayer. And then in the morning, they open back up. Maybe I'll do a time lapse and show you guys. Anywho, comment below if you want me to do a time lapse of any unfurling or praying or whatever. Anywho, she's bomb. So, but I put her too close to the sun on some very hot days. She got a little bit crispy, so I haven't really bothered her. She actually needs to be repotted. She needs more soil. She just needs a better habitat. So I'm letting her dry out right now. So she's a little dusty, but this is a philodendron Brazil, a heart-shaped philodendron. I love it because of I think sometimes these are called lemon lime. Again, let me know if it's not, but I think it is. Anywho, it's cute. It's really, really cute. Yeah, and I don't know. She's shooting new babies out, but she's really wet, so I might have overwatered. We'll see. See in a couple weeks. This is a neon pothos. Period. Just like the other pothos, they're full and bushy and fun, and they'll trail and grow and be beautiful. Except for, I'll explain I have two of these. One's not doing so well. This one is. She's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna slowly pick up my next plant, and it's a favorite of mine. It was like one of the plants I had to have when I started buying plants, and it is called a Pilea peperomioides, or a pancake plant, or a Chinese money plant. And obviously she's just dope. I don't know if it looks like pancakes, UFOs, discs, who knows, but it's bomb. She too will burn on you. I don't know who said, I watch a lot of plant stuff, and who said this plant was easy. I don't believe you, but so far so good with this one. She's got a little burn, so I rotate her like just a quarter every day. We already talked about, this plant's name is Cousin Jackie, by the way. We already talked about Cousin Jackie. So I had another Pilea. Yeah, see the difference? That wasn't doing so well. So I broke it up into, it was 3 in one pot. Broke it up, there's 2 in this one in this one, and we're just praying for the best. Who knows what will happen? Hopefully they'll turn into full plants. Okay, we're gonna have to walk around. I'm gonna have to like get right there. Let's see. Actually, hold on, maybe not. Maybe I can keep we can talk about this. So, I don't know what this plant is called. I loved the way it looked. It has these cool, like almost animalistic back, and it was cool. It's like full and bushy. Has a waxy feel to it, but I don't know what it's called. Anyway, the big one died. This is one of the people off of the big one. I'll tell you where the big one went. So I have it in a propagation bottle, propagation, whatever. And hopefully it gets roots. We'll see. All right. So next up we have a Stromanthi. A trial star, Tremanthi trial star. That one is right. She's dusty, but like this is like plant care day, so they're all gonna get wiped down and all that stuff. Anyway, she's doing well, relatively well, because there's a new baby. Something else this was a new baby. These 2 right here are definitely brand new. Anyway, this plant is testing. It gets dry, but it likes to dry out in the soil before you water it. But the ends just get a little crispy, and I'm okay with that. It is what it is. She's just beautiful. Like, so eventually I will get her to be, that's the fun of it though, is having them that are not perfect and having to help them become, I won't say perfect, nothing is perfect. Anyway, so this is my little baby tray. And I got the little baby tray because they were cute. They were cute. So this is, I have a bigger version of one of these. It's an alocasia. I believe it's alocasia poly. I don't know. I think though. I think so. This is another watermelon peperomia, and another one. R.I.P. And this is a baby. I don't know yet if it's freaking neon pothos or if it's some kind of philodendron, but it's cute. So they live here. I bottom water them, put water there, let them drink it, be done. I don't know when I'm gonna transplant them, if I'm gonna transplant them. I don't know. Then I got another calathea. I'm a fan of calatheas, and I should know. I do know, actually, I just can't remember what this one in particular is called. But at night, and maybe I'll post a picture of them praying. Oh, this one's a brand new leaf. New leaves, FYI, just in case you care, come in lighter than all the rest of the foliage. They come in like light green. Anyway, on the majority of the plants. So maybe that's just a plant thing. So that's her. This is another prayer plant. Damn it. I really forgot the name. I'll post it. And then this plant was like, stole my heart. Remember I said today is wipe off day, guys. So she's dusty too. Oh, we're shooting out another. So there's a new baby coming there. And there. She's busting them out. So these leaves are actually a metallic silver. She's really dusty. But she's doing well. Again, another plant that you pretty much let dry out and then water. And bright. What she's been in is bright and direct sunlight. This here is a Ficus lyrata, aka Fiddle Fig. Fell in love with it at Home Depot. Very touchy plant for me. Like, I've had to learn a lot about this plant. So I just rotate her sometimes. This plant, I haven't figured out how not to get brown leaves, brown tips. These two are brand new. I have a feeling that this one's gonna fall off and it'll be a stem with a poof. That's what I've seen. So I'm figuring that's what this one's gonna do. We'll see. It's shooting out. It's a new guy. Still a little damp, so we're good. But I love fiddly figs. I have 4. This is another one I bought just because I love them. And when I bought it, it was no browns. I'm figuring I have to do the same fluoride test with these, but everyone, yeah, she likes to get wiped down. She's still damp, so I won't water her yet. Yeah, so I just let them be brown because I just let them be brown because before I cut it off and then they look all weird shapes. So I just, whatever turns brown, I just let it be brown, and there's nothing I can do about that until I figure out why it's happening. And I still don't know if there's something I can do about that. But these two newer ones, they're fine. The new top 2. Oops. All right, so here she's popping, right? This is the pot she came in. She needs to get watered today and wiped off, so I will be doing that. She unfurls a little different. She's a bird's nest fern. I think so. Bird's nest fern. So she kind of unrolls like this. Can you see that? So most, it's like a little, so she like literally like unfolds. But she's popping. She's beautiful. So I couldn't leave her. So I rotate her and I let her dry out in between waterings. Dang. These 1, 2, 3, 4. It's crazy how when you're a plant mom, you know what's a new leaf. Well, one, because it looks new, but like I'm like, that leaf wasn't there. That leaf wasn't like I never thought I would be the girl to know, oh my God, I have a new plant. I mean, a new leaf. I do. So, okay, so this guy, I don't know, some, hey baby, it's my show. I'm just kidding. Some of the plants I call she, some I call he. I don't know why. So this, I said this guy. So this, and I always say that about this one. Anyway, so he is a rattlesnake calathea. He is the one that prays at night. He's a little bit easier for me to show because he likes to, it's okay to move. Anyway, this is what they do at night. Like straight up, like yoga. And then in the daytime, they open up. If it was brighter outside today, he would open up all the way like her. So calathea, rattlesnake. I forgot, gonna post it. And I was just on to my tongue. Anyway, there it goes. So I forgot this whole damn plant's name. And this is one of my OG, my first few. We've got new babies up and down. Only one browning leaf, which you see I cut, and it didn't matter. It still will brown. So I just leave them now. But yeah, she's pretty dry. So, but like I said, we're doing this on water clean day. So most of them that are dry, except for the Pixie, because I always have to water her. Oh, another new one, are getting fixed up today. She's just beautiful. I love the foliage again. And this is a Dracaena. I love the foliage. I love everybody's look. So the difference in texture and color and flimsy or stiffness, like I love everybody for their uniqueness. So I just couldn't leave her. She was calling my name. Let's test her soil. She's not quite dried out yet, so she won't get watered today. But we love her. Back here, wait. Hold on. This is my dumb cane. Apparently, it too is a dragon tree. I have a few dragon trees. Three. Think it's a fluoride issue. Don't know, but who cares? We're not looking at the problems. We're looking at the fact that it's freaking beautiful. I love the variation, top and bottom. I just love the big stalk. So other than a little bit of browning, she's pretty good. I'm learning about new soil. So she's got lots of perlite and lots of like bark in there. So my plants most plants like well drained soil. So when I repot the ones that are next up to get repotted, I already mixed my own soil now. I'm leveling up. I already mixed my own soil, but I'll add like perlite or pumice or bark to the ones that really do not like to be wet. Like root rot is a problem, or could be. That's how most the plants that I have lost, I lost to root rot or just being too damn wet. It wasn't burned or dry or underwater. Nothing is underwatered here. Like I have to really like hold back so that I don't overwater my plants. FYI. But with these, like I said, with the other dragon tree, I'm probably going to not use fluoride. I'll use distilled water on them or switch fertilizer. I don't know. Hold on, let me push her back in the corner. And maybe she doesn't like the corner, but everybody's getting a new house soon, literally. All right, so I think for Big Mama, we're gonna have to, hold on. So, this is Big Bertha. Yes, I named my plant Big Bertha for obvious reasons, right? And I have really big hands. I'm not gonna turn this all the way because that's stupid. But come on, like, really?